Peace, 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 family. Been a long, way too long. Uh, just been getting everything in motion, man. Getting everything going. Getting a routine. Hope all is well. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody is high in spirit. Just want to get up here and drop another banger, drop another original video. If you're new to the university, go ahead and subscribe. If you are returning, go ahead and hit that like button so we can get this video out into the feed. Let's dive into another message, family. Go ahead and do what we do. Today is Tuesday. Let's pull 3 cards since we didn't get one yesterday. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and shop my brand, Vagaris Finery. www.vagarisfinery.com. Follow us on Instagram for the coding and the stock plays as well. All is well. All support is definitely welcome, so I appreciate you. And ahead of time. So let's go ahead and pull our first card. It says, I am calm and centered with each deep breath. I am feeling more grounded. I am calm and centered with each deep breath. Each deep breath, I am feeling more grounded. We're in the midst of a great transformation. A great elevation. We're in the midst of going to a different level, going to new heights, and to experience new things. And we're having to let go of a lot of our old cycles, our old ways. We're having to let go of a lot of things that are no longer serving us. We're having to grow new ideologies, new philosophies, new habits. We're having to let go of old relationships, old people, old jobs, old things. And it's tough because as we begin to raise our vibration, we're going to become more elevated, not just financially, not just physically, not just mentally, not just emotionally, but spiritually. And when we begin to experience those higher realms, we begin to feel like our feet are on the ground. And it's hard, especially when you're going through that dark night of the soul, especially when we are experiencing things that we never experienced, or never wanted to experience, or never thought that we would experience. And it can be hard trusting God. It can be hard trusting the Most High. It can be hard trusting our angels and our ancestors. And I just encourage everyone to get outside, to begin to enjoy the small things, enjoy the little things. Get outside and put your feet in the ground. Enjoy the sun. Begin to drink more water. Begin to eat less of the foods that are more dense, and begin to fast, and begin to work out, to read more, to get off the phone, to limit yourself to certain screen times, to begin to spend time with family, begin to spend time around kids and people that are wiser than you, begin to do the things that we love. And all of these things will help us stay grounded, to stay grounded in our foundation in the Most High, to stay grounded in our foundation of security, and stay founded in our foundation of the things that we believe, stay grounded in the things that help us feel at peace. Because it's really hard, family, and I really have empathy for everybody, because everybody got their own situation, everybody got their own thing that they're going through, and no one can judge the other, because we all sin, we all go through different things, and it's not our position to look at somebody's situation and say, hey, you aren't anything, or you're this, you're that, because in reality we all go through different stuff. We all got different vices. Go ahead and pull the next card. Miracles and magic surround me everywhere I go. Yesterday I was outside promoting my brand, and I seen a red cardinal. And I looked it up, and it basically means I'm surrounded by angels, and to be secure in the things that I'm doing, in the path that I'm going down. And it might seem unconventional to everybody else, and everybody might not really get why we do the things that we do. Everybody might not see the vision, but that's not their place. It's not their place to see the vision that was installed in each individual. Everybody has their own agenda. Everybody has a plan that the Most High has written out before we even got here. Everybody has their own mission. Everybody has their own purpose. And it's up to the individual to have the courage and the relentlessness to believe and to continue to persist and to pursue the things that we are pursuing, to continue to attract the things that we are attracting, continue to grow within the shoes and the clothes that the Most High has put in us, even if those clothes are a bit bigger. It's a story in the Bible where it talks about Samuel, how he was given clothes. His mother gave him clothes that did not fit him at the moment, but that was 2 to 3 sizes bigger because she knew that he would grow into it. And sometimes that's what the Most High does. The Most High will put us in position where we are basically growing into what we are asking for. We are basically growing into the things that we are praying for. We are basically manifesting and attracting the things that we want through growth, through persistence. And it's the scripture that says that faith without works is futile, meaning that if we're not going towards, if we're not growing, if we're not continuing to elevate in consciousness and to elevate in vibration, then it's going to be very hard to manifest the things that we are praying for. So I just want to say today, realize that a miracle is just around the corner. Realize that it only takes one yes, one approval, one acceptance, just that one person to believe in you, that one opportunity, that one thing to change our lives forever. And we can't let the no's get to us. We can't let the no's stop us from receiving the things that the Most High has already put in place for us. We just have to continue to do our part. We have to continue to grow. We have to continue to show ourselves grace and show grace to others around us, realizing that, hey, we're in this for longevity. Nothing that's worth having is going to come overnight. Nothing that's worth accomplishes comes easy. Things that come easy, we hardly appreciate. Things that come easy, we hardly hold on to. So just know, if you're having a hard time, if you're going through the rut and you're just tired and you don't know when it's going to happen, get some sleep, rest up, work out, continue to persist, because miracles and magic surround me everywhere I go. All right, one more card, family. Let's just pull. I'm liking this message, where it's going. I am worthy of everything I desire. The dreams I have in my heart exist for a reason. And it's hard it's hard when you have a big plan, when you have a big dream, when you have a big mission. And know that the Most High don't give you a dream, a purpose, a mission that fits your budget, that fits who you are right now, that fits the right now circumstances. The Most High will never do that, because our plan is just to build a small house on 1.2 acres and a nice car, a wife, a dog. But the Most High plan is for us to have 500 acres, a fleet, a fighter jet, a wife that matches the energy, a horse, a dog, a wolf, whatever you desire. Our plan is always bigger, because the Most High sees within us that we don't see in ourselves. That's why our angels and our ancestors go so hard for us, because they can see the bigger picture, because they are surrounding us and looking not just at the past, not at the right now, but also in the future. So the Most High believes in us more than we believe in ourselves, and it's time for us to realize that sometimes what we're asking for is we're going to be given more. We're going to be given double. So if you're going through a troubled time, if you're going through something that you feel like, hey, I'm not going to make it out of, realize you're worthy of it. If you don't think you can do it, realize you're worthy of it. Realize that it was placed in you for a reason. Realize that you're passionate about it for a reason. Realize that you're accomplishing 10,000 hours for a reason. And most likely that reason is bigger than self. That's why you're going to receive more than you asked for, because it's bigger than you. When you win, it's not just going to be about you winning. It's going to be about everybody around you winning. So you deserve it. You deserve whatever it is that you're about to accomplish, whatever it is that you're receiving. You deserve it. And don't let anybody make you feel unworthy, especially of the basics of unconditional love, of respect, of reciprocation, because that's just the basics. You're worth so much more. And believe that, and stand on it, and be willing to let go of anything that's not giving to you the things that you're worth. Be willing to release, and that's hard, because when we feel for somebody, when we feel for something, when we feel for people, when we feel for certain situations, certain jobs, and we feel certain type of ways, we begin to let our feelings override our logic. And the hardest thing to do is to get our brain, our logic and our brain and our actions in alignment. But when we don't have an alignment, it's like a war within self. And if it's an enemy within, it doesn't matter what enemy is outside because we're already defeated. But if there's no enemy within, there cannot be no enemy within. If there's no enemy within, there can't be any external enemy because within there's peace. So if we're warring with self, it's going to be hard to accomplish the war that we're fighting outside every day because it's a war, a frequency war. So know that I am worthy of everything I desire. The dreams I have in my heart exist for a reason. So keep going, family. It's going to get better. It's going to, the light at the end of the tunnel is going to appear. But if we quit today, just know it never will. If we give in today, just know it never will. This one says, I am kind and compassionate. I choose to generously share my love and joy with others today. To be kind is a decision. To be empathetic is a decision. To have the power to destroy is a decision. And every day we have that decision. Every day we have that opportunity to destroy someone or uplift them. Every day we have that opportunity to be selfish or to be giving. Every day we have that opportunity to pour into others or to take. And to have a good heart is something a lot of people in the world today don't have because everyone has went through their own traumas. Everybody is going through their own situation. And some people make the choices they make because of how they feel inside. So I challenge you that if you still have a pure heart, if your soul is still pure, if you still have something left to give, then continue to be who you are and don't let the world change you. Because it's easy to love somebody that is loving, that you want something for. It's easy to do that, but it's hard to love somebody that maybe hates your guts, maybe wants to see you fail, maybe every chance they get, they tear you down. It's hard to love somebody like that. And I'm not saying that you have to be around that energy, no. But what I'm saying is, don't let it change who you are at your core, at your essence. Don't let this world that seems to want to be so cold and savage turn you into something that you aren't. Because the power to destroy isn't somebody that, to be dangerous isn't somebody that chooses to just destroy. To be dangerous, having the ability to destroy, but choosing to be in love and light. It's choosing to be compassionate. It's choosing to be empathetic. It's choosing to grow. It's choosing to give more than you take. It's choosing to not look for something in return every time you do something for somebody, to just do something from the compassion of your heart, because we know that our treasures are built up in the heavens above. So I just want to say, if you are a giving person, a loving person, don't let that go, but still guard your heart. Still realize that it is vultures out here that will take from you. So I already put the next card. So actually, look at this. I already put the next card. I am kind and compassionate. I choose to generously share my love and joy with others today. So here we go. I am evolving, learning, and growing every single day. My favorite thing that you probably hear me say a lot is, time is not linear. Life is not linear. And when we begin to look at life as if it isn't linear, as if it's a start and a finish line, then we have so much room to grow. We have so much room to evolve. We have so much room to expand. We have so much room to realize that we don't know as much as we think we know. We haven't accomplished as much as we think we accomplished. We aren't as great as we think we are. That's not to knock us down. That's just to say, hey, why stop being a child? Why stop evolving? Why stop becoming better? Why stop getting better? Why stop becoming our best self? Why stop learning, growing, and evolving every single day and every single moment? Because isn't that something beautiful? To always have another level that we could tap into, that we don't have to get complacent, that we don't have to stand still. Isn't that something amazing? Isn't that something that can help us be grateful for the moment but stay hungry? It's always something new to learn. It's always something new to experience, and that's what's so beautiful about this place. What's so beautiful about life. So it's not, if we get to a certain height, why stop there? Okay, even if we master something, well, okay, what's next? What's the next mountain to climb? How can I grow now? How can I get better now while still being grateful? So realize that it's not linear, and we can go a lot further. I am evolving, learning, and growing every single day. So it's for a couple more family. But yeah, don't stop. Can always be better. The tool can always be sharpened. You know, you can always master it a little bit more. There's always something that can be seen. 2 cards. Let's go with the first. I wake up every morning to incredible life. I love and I let go of what no longer serves me. All is well. Smoking weed and having sex has been one of my biggest vices. And I'm at a place in life where it's like, I'm letting it all go because I realize that it's not helping me become my higher self. And I'm letting a lot of other things go as well. And every day I rise, I just try to rise. The first thing I try to do is just thank God, thank the Most High, to thank Supreme, because some people didn't rise. And even though my life isn't where I wanted to be, some people slept out on the street. Some people don't have anything to eat. Some people are going through tougher situations in places that they really don't want to be in. And even though I'm not where I want to be, I know that it's coming because internally I'm already visualizing it. And one thing about when I went to Africa that I seen, it was like people there have so much less, but they were still happy. I felt more at home there because they were just grateful for what they did have. They was grateful for the things that they did experience. Even they didn't realize that people across the water, or even maybe across the landmass in other parts of Africa, had entirely more than them. Better cars, better living spaces, better clean water, clean food, while they were in the slums. And that sparked so much motivation in me. That sparked so much innovation in me to just change, to want to be better, to grow. And it was just like, when we look at life from that perspective, that regardless of what we have externally, if internally I'm okay, then cool. If I get to breathe, if I get to smile, if I get to live, if I get to do the things I love, then isn't that worth? Isn't that something to be grateful for? If I get to just walk and open my eyes, isn't that something to be grateful for? If I get to see my daughter, isn't that an incredible life? If I get to go do the thing I love, or get to make some money, or if I get to grow, isn't that an incredible life? Isn't that something? Isn't that a lovable life? And to be able to detach is something that I feel like a lot of us have a struggle with. But at the same time, if it's stopping us from reaching our higher stuff, why not let it go? If that relationship is not helping us grow, and if we're not happy there, why not let it go? If those vices are continue to make us go in the repetitive cycles, experiencing the same things over and over again, why not let it go? If these people don't love you for who you are and they're only around you to take, why not let them go? If the job is not paying you what you feel like you deserve, why not let it go? Why not take a leap of faith and believe that you're going to be okay, that the multiverse is going to provide for you, that the Most High is always going to provide for you? So I rise up every morning to an incredible life. I love and I let go of what no longer serves me. All is well. I am joyful, I am healthy, I am blessed. Life is good. It's this thing called the placebo effect, where someone could be perfectly healthy and they can think themselves into illness, as well as somebody can be perfectly sick and they could think themselves into health. And to wake up and to smile and to move in gratitude, love, and light is a choice, because we both could be walking down the same road, and if all you see is hell, then that's all you will see. That's all you perceive. If all I see is heaven, that's all I will see. Hell and hell is just a state of mind. If we're in the same situation and you can't see a way out, then you won't make a way out. But if we're in the same situation and I can see a way out, then I'm going to make a way out. And I encourage you that if you're a light worker, if you're somebody that moves in love and light, if you're somebody that's in here to lead the masses, the shepherd, then realize that it's imperative that you find a way out. It's imperative that you beat the odds, because if when you do it, it's going to give a lot of people inspiration to be able to do it as well. And know that if you're not being supported by your circle, then the Most High is going to send the right people to support you, to fight for you, to stand up for you. So don't worry. And never let anybody tear you down. Never let anybody try to keep you in the same circle, because in reality, misery enjoys company. And people want you to be the same miserable just like them. So I am joyful. I am healthy. I'm happy. The best years of my life is still to come. We're entering into a golden age. We're entering into a place where medicine and technology will advance. We're entering into a place where people will vibe higher, because the planet is rising her vibration, because Mama Gali is entering a different phase. So anything that's vibing with her will experience that, but anything that's vibing low will be eradicated. So if you feel like I feel, if you align with my message, then the best years of your life is still to come. And I encourage you that if you're not, that you begin to look at life in a different perspective, that you begin to grow, that you begin to expand, that you begin to realize that it's all internal. And if you are aligned with me then, and you still haven't seen the changes, realize that the physical world is the last thing that's going to change, because it's just the surface. It's just the surface. I enjoy the riches of my life. Abundance is everywhere I look, and I always have more than enough of everything I need. Scarcity is a mindset. Lack is a mindset. Because true alchemy is realizing that everything is just ingredients. If we look around and we have ingredients, then we have something that we can alchemize. We have something that we can grow. We have something that we can expand on. And to be rich, Bob Marley said it's best, is a rich man is somebody with money, or is a rich man somebody that's internally rich, somebody that can see the abundance in everything, somebody that can see heaven in everything. When I'm out selling my brand and pushing my brand, some people say that I'm broke. And I try to tell them, you're not broke. You're just in transition. Being broke is a mentality. Being broke in is a mentality, it's habits. If every day you woke up and moved like a rich man, one day you will be a rich man. If every day you move like a rich girl, one day you'll be a rich girl. What is to be rich? Look at successful people's habits. Every day they wake up, it's slow. It's not fast. They wake up, go to the gym, work out, eat something healthy, take care of their vessel. Most of them anyway. They spend time with their family, they read, they think before they act, before they speak. They grow internally. And the abundance is going to chase them. It's going to chase you. It's going to chase us. So I enjoy the riches of life. Abundance is everywhere I look. And I always have more than everything I need. I am focused and efficient. I am intentional and mindful of my time. I personally just trying to get a routine and use my time wisely, because I realized that sitting on a cell phone is just sitting in prison, soaking on, soaping on negative thoughts. It's just a mental prison. Continue to repeat the same cycles and continue to do the same things. It's just a prison. And it's not going to get us to where we want to be. So every day I just try to rise and just intentionally do the things that I want to do. I have a set core things that I'm going to do. And then now I'm getting to the point where I want to get those in between times where I'm doing things that I want to do as well. For instance, I need to make a schedule. Because when I went to the military, it was like, well, in boot camp, they have a schedule. It's like from the time that we rise at 5 a.m. to the time that we go to bed at 9 a.m. At a certain time, we're going to be doing a specific thing. And I'm pretty sure a lot of CEOs, a lot of bosses have it. His life is like this world. That's why they have a what's it called? I can't think of it right now. But somebody, it's not a clerk, but somebody that looks at their schedule and makes sure they're doing the things that they need to do. They are where they need to be, and they stick by their side. Since we're not paying somebody to do that for us now, maybe we have to play that role, which is an important role to play. Because if we don't know what we're going to do, now we have leave the opportunity to do things that we shouldn't be doing, like sin. Do things that we shouldn't be doing, like procrastination. Doing things like we shouldn't be doing that are going to lead us astray. So I am focused and efficient. I am intentional and mindful of my time. So go get it. Don't let anything stop you. And realize that, hey, the time is our greatest asset, and we all have the same time. But realize that time is an illusion. So, card fill up. I am mighty of... What's up, Ma? Nah, she sleep. I am a mighty force for good in this world, and I make difference by showing up every day and doing my best. I am a mighty force for good in this world, and I make a difference by showing up every day and doing my best. Your best is all you can do, family. And realize that you're a force to be reckoned with when you got the Most High on your side, when you got angels and ancestors stepping for you. I had this premonition one time where I was in the woods, and at first it was just me. And like three seconds later, I began to be surrounded by swarms and swarms of deer. I'm talking about thousands. Everywhere I look, it was like a sea of fish, but it was deer running around me, and they didn't stop. You're surrounded by angels everywhere you go, and you're a force to be reckoned with. And to be a light in this world, it's gonna get you not liked. It's gonna get you people that want to take you out, but realize that you got steppers on the other side, and realize this physical world is the weakest. That's why when you walk in the room, you light the room up. And some people don't like you just because of your energy, your essence. There's nothing you could do about that, but I encourage you to stand in your stand on business, stand in your presence, and stand in your essence, and stand on who you are. Because most people are not gonna be able to, they're not even gonna think about stepping to you. So realize that I'm a mighty force for good in this world, and I make a difference by showing up every day and doing my best. So every day, realize that what LeBron James said like, when I show up, I still get the butterflies because it might be somebody there that didn't get to see me perform that day. So every day, just show up and do your best, and that's all you could do. Even if it's just 10%, give 100% of your 10%, family. We're gonna make this the last card. This is a deep one. Probably the best one yet. I open my heart to amazing opportunities that are always open to me. It's always an opportunity, family. Always. Don't forget that. It's always an opportunity. It's always an opportunity. So, that being said, wish divine peace, love, and harmony on all. Peace.